Many music teachers are freaked out to raise their prices, but if you think about it, everything has gone up. This water bottle I've got, that's gone up in the last few years. Even my iPhone, this has gone up a lot in the last few years. And so everything goes up. If you don't put your prices up, you are literally just subsidizing everyone else to learn with you while everything increases and you just stay the same. So I'm going to give you 4 things you need to know about raising your prices to make it easier for you, less daunting, so that you can do it consistently every year. So let's get into it. Number 1, first thing is to pick a date. Pick a date every year that you are going to increase your prices, okay? Now, the second thing is that you are going to, with that picking a date, you're going to look for the date which is most logical for you in your scenario where you are in the world. So over where I am in New Zealand, place you should visit one day, we kind of run based on our school term. It sort of happens from February through to mid-December. Then our big summer break is sort of mid-December through to February, right? And so when everyone comes back in the new year in February, I don't want to raise the prices on the 1st of February. I want to get people in, excited. Then I want to raise them on the 1st of April. And for us, that happens to align with our tax year. So it's actually smarter for us to get people in, not give them another reason to perhaps not come back in the new year. And we want to change the prices when they're already hooked, loving it. And so that's why we would pick a date like April. Now, you may be operating on a different calendar and schedule. So maybe if you're operating on sort of like a September through to a June, July calendar, well, you probably don't want to raise the prices on the 1st of September. You might want to actually move it to 1st of January or, 1st of November. Whatever is most logical for you, weighing up all the different factors, you want to pick a date and you communicate to your customers that that is the date that the prices go up every year. So that's number 1. Pick a date, lock it in, make it consistent. Number 2 is you don't want to just say prices are going up. You want to use language like we are adjusting our prices or realigning our prices with inflation and current business costs. By saying we're just putting our prices up, people hear, oh, you just want more money. But if you say, hey, we're just it's time for our annual price adjustment to realign with current business costs and inflation, sounds like it's well thought out, and it should be, and people are much more accepting of that language because it feels a lot more rude to challenge that. So try that in your next price rise, email, letter, whatever you're sending out, whatever communication you use, try using that language. If you say, we are adjusting our prices for current business costs and inflation. And our new prices are, our new adjusted prices are as follows. And then you're going to list your prices. Third thing, you want to over communicate the price change, not in the sense that you send lots of texts, lots of emails about it, but you want to have systems in place where there's no excuse for people not to know. So let me give you just a couple examples. When people first join your lesson and sign up for whatever lessons you provide, you can have in the terms and conditions, hey, our prices are adjusted on the 1st of April every year. So they read it there. You might even have it on your website. You have your different prices, and you might have a little star. Prices are adjusted on the 1st of April each year. Every invoice or receipt you might want to have down the bottom, often where they have, the bank details or and the notes down below, little star. Prices are adjusted on the 1st of April every year. Another good one to put in there just as a bonus is just a reminder, if you do have to stop lessons for any reason, please contact us at such and such email or click this link for an exit form survey with 30 days notice, and we can process that for you. So again, you're reminding people of your different terms. So if anyone says, oh, you never told me that, you can say, well, it was on the terms and conditions when you signed up. It was on the website. Every month or every week we send you an invoice or a receipt. It was on every single one of those. We sent an email out the month before just reminding people in our newsletter that prices would be changing. I don't know what else we could have done. And so then it falls on them as the responsibility to know. So there is number 1 was pick a date. Number 2, use that language of the adjustment. Number 3 was communicate it. So on those different places I mentioned, so you're over communicating it, and that just really limits the number of awkward conversations you have to have around price increases. Fourth thing is that you want to remind people of the value that they're already getting. So when you're doing your price increase, you want to sort of say, hey, and just a reminder of how we're kind of serving you and all the things that we're doing. And you might list, hey, we're doing these amazing lessons with great teachers. We did this many concerts this year. We've got these curriculum books. We've got these videos to help you. You list all the cool things that you do to remind people of the value. And so that is a good way to remind people that, hey, this isn't just going into your back pocket to, buy a fancy car. This is fueling a business that's reinvesting into their kids or the adults, if that's who's learning with you, to make the experience better, and to, give people jobs and money. And yes, the business needs to be profitable as well, otherwise it dies. So those are 4 awesome things that you can do to help increase improve the way that you do pricing. If you want to hear everything I've got to say on that topic, see heaps of examples, I want you to go to Module 2 in our BAM Squad library. So click the link down below, just grab a free trial, you don't have to pay anything. Take a look, go to Module 2, there's a whole section on how to price your lessons like a pro and how to increase your prices the smart way so that people don't all leave in a huff. So there's a little overview. There's way more stuff on this topic, templates, examples, everything that you need to know. And this could literally be the difference of you getting another $500 a week, $1,000 a week. If you tweak things the way that we teach you to do it, it could totally change your world or help you hire another person that's going to relieve a whole lot of stress. So do check that out. Module 2, link down below. Remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.